Greetings and salutations, everybody, and welcome back to day 2 of the Reverberation Ensemble reception. I'm Robin, and I will be your director of events this evening. Rip Bozo to the following: Mush, Jaff, Sonata, me, Kiro, Denaldi, and Bella. Yeah, true. Up next is Tippereth. Featuring King Titanite, Otaku Freak, Cuddlefish, and Shiro. Gevra featuring the 1999 Ford Taurus. Joblin as well. With your guest star Soda. Oh. It is a beer. Did you catch me pouring that? I hate it when it picks up on the mic. I hate it when it picks up on the mic. Wait, hang on. I just realized. Does the red mist not have a B projection? No. I thought the red mist had a B projection. And then just said. Now, so Gevra's page, you pop in your cup. Taylor Swift plays. Taylor the Swift maiden. She's dead now. So you have been red misted. You are now have boob. So Gevra is a 1v1. So you're only doing damage to one person. So everyone in this build is good at doing damage to literally one person in some way, shape, and or form. Yo, Cuddlefish! 24 years, 24 months. It has been 2 years.
24 years.
That is insane. But yeah, I know we got Bamboo Hatted Kim, which is a burn build. With the Bayard's page, which is Stagger. Ye's page, which is Smoke. I also added Masterful Smoker off of Eileen's page, which I think will be a very smart plan. And Dan Beer running Greta's page, who is actually the only page that I actually ended up taking instead of attributing. Because, kitted out, it's just a better version of the deck I was using. I sided out, I kept Dong Huang as my other, doing basically what he was already doing. If I end up breaking down anyone, it will probably be Dong Huang to, obtain his build. Like, grab some of the Dong Huang passives. Then again, they are at 6. Like, the fact that most of what's on Dong Huang is a 6 is kind of makes it difficult to stick into here. The classic model. Oh, okay. Breaking out the old shit. Hello, gamers. What's up, Dale? You're up tonight. Am I any good? Yeah, so Chised's build, Chised's whole gimmick is Chised's team is fighting the most shit. So for Chised, I basically ran everyone that I had that had a multi-attack. So that's Shao, Rudolph for Mind Crush, Distorted Blade. I actually thought I ran one more person with the multi-attacks. But the only team I'm not super confident with is Tippereth. My sample size was 3,839. Do you want to hear the finalized percentages? Yes, absolutely. But yeah, so Tippereth, I went with Purple Tier. Specifically for the Pierce. And Alan, specifically for the Pierce. Because I want to try to... Oh, and Catriel, also, for the Pierce. because very specifically, I really, really, really want to try and get the because I think I can't. Oh no. Hang on a second. I need to. I played with the model and I realized that the model is not doing what I want it to do, so I'm going to die. Alright, I'm back. 90% yes, 7% they would try, 3% for no. Jesus. But, yeah, no, there's a lot of Pierce in here because Miss Mermaid and Mr. Knife have a lot of Pierce. 90% seems insane. I know. We talked about this during LEGO Star Wars. So many people underestimate the striking range of the giraffe. But, so yeah, no, between King Titanite and, Irina, they're just here because they're pretty good generalists. King Titanite can swing really hard single target, which I think is going to be important. Giraffes can kind of kill lions. Exactly! And then Arena is also good for, buff support, which I feel like we might need. So, let's just hope for the best! Suplex it. Oh my gosh. Tip of it. This place has an unfamiliar scent in the air, huh? Ah, down there is a river that looks like a very large stream containing blueberries and juiced mountain snake berries. Let me tone down the music a little. Actually, let me just turn down. I'm gonna turn down the game a little bit and turn the voices up a little bit. Everyone had builds? Yeah, I did. An olfactory mixture of mint and clove. Make a stingy scent like this. This stage has a blindingly sparkly rust, a stark contrast to Mars. Splendid! I couldn't ask for a better place to prepare for a grandiose performance. Don't you think so, Mr. Knife? That's a noisy guest. Imagine turning on the game. It looked like it was a little high. I'll turn it up. Oh, 2 yikes and a half! My heart almost popped out of my eye hole! Tip said, fuck this idiot. Are you an audience? Just a guest? Or maybe a fellow clown to help out with the show? Taking a second look, and it seems like there's more of you. You guys are Matryoshka doll in secrets? Let's see. 1, 2... too many to count. Just one moment. Take a look at this. This mermaid is lifting her microphone high in excitement. You're getting nowhere with your frantic speech, so could you please stick to one topic at a time? And you'd be the guest here for being pedantic. A clown can't be in charge of producing his own show, you know? That's showbiz to you, miss. I don't get what's so funny. No, no. Why don't we sniff each other's wrists in a true fashion of clown-to-clown communication ritual? I wore with a peppery scent today. Wait, you startled me. It's rude to stick your face into others without asking. You understand? Yeah. How cold. People these days are way too stuck up. Preventing a moist era where laughter runs dry. People get so easily upset over tiny things. Clown-to-clown communication. He can't count to 3. Dude said moist. Woe is me! If a clown can be filled with laughter, they'll flop like a deflated balloon. Anger is a natural human emotion, though. It's not natural! What the fuck? Only those who carry some kind of hopes and dreams can make such stinky candies. Expectations for a bar of chocolates, a hamster, objects, the weather, other people, and for themselves. They arbitrarily entertain the expectations and make the candies, not even getting a nod from the one they had their hopes on. They won't even eat their candies themselves, because they know that their own candies taste awful. So instead, they put them in the mouths of
others. More expectations means more foul-smelling candies. They hold those balls of stench in their arms like it has shoved them in someone else's stomach. How is one supposed to live a life without any expectations? Did a blade of grass ask for you to have them? Did the gentle sun allow you to have ask you to have them? Did the gentle sun allow you to have them? Who in the world told you that it's right to hold expectations? That tingles my mouth almost as much as the celery leaf does. Oh, how hilarious. When you don't hold expectations, you get to see more eyesores. When you don't have anger, you get to enjoy zestier and bitterer flavors. Treat everything like a rolling ball. You cheer for it wherever the sphere decides to go. If you truly wish for the good of other people, why don't you stop holding expectations and just laugh with them at their side? Everyone who lives here is a clown. Clowns can't survive without feeding on each other's smiles, you see. I see your point. You're right, holding expectations for someone isn't always a good thing for them. While I can't fully agree with your opinions, I admit there are parts I can't completely disregard. I just want to make a one full of laughter, one where everyone can laugh without a care. How many faces are just too scary? To hold expectations is to trust that person. You're simply running from the fear of failing to meet the expectations of others. Am I? Is it a crime to wish for happiness? Since when was it a bad thing to wish for a world where all people can laugh? Whatever. I guess we have different kinds of laughter we want to display in our shows as performers. You're no different from us folks in that you run a show hoping to make people smile. Smile the smile you want to see. Let's begin the performance to make another clown laugh. That's enough introduction. Shall we begin playing on the tongue now? Yeah. In your language, we have to fight to protect the stages we stand on.
You aren't terrified already, are you? It feels like we're in a circus. Those look similar to the two animals we received some time ago. We have to do this, I suppose. If I fall here, who's gonna clean up the mess? I hate him, but he has a point. A weird point, but a point. Trade stances now before it gets too deep. Oh shit, new banger. True. I don't like this. Okay, hang on. All right. Laceration. Ooh, I like this song. Holy shit. That is an okay chance to win. All right. I need some more strength. I don't think I'm winning that, but I can at least come close. Don't let me die. My character looks too cute for it. True. Ow. I am approaching. Damn, nice job. I love his sound effects. They are very good. All right, wait, we got hate. We got hate. Boing. All right. What's up, Robin? What have I missed? Welcome to the fight. It's fight time. I kind of need to draw a page. I want to get a good discard. I got a good discard. Nice. Okay. And... that'll work. Alright. At least you want the first casualty. True. I can beat Titanite most easily, I think. Actually, I think I can beat him most easily. Alright. Hope for the best. Ow. Ow. Poke. I'm gonna pop your ball. I'm gonna poke that fish. Ow. Shiro has been stupefied. That is a lot of stagger damage, right? Like, bruh. Alright. Unclashed Wind destroys all dice. I cannot beat that. Good. Unless I play really, really smart. Alright. Go. This game is giving Hollow Knight vibes. Probably intentionally. Oh, come on. Poke him. Got it. We have to free Otaku Freak. The vindictive dungeon master. True. The music is slowly becoming a circus. Shit. We have failed to obtain Tiff Zodia. We gave it our best shot. I'll tango with that one. Absorb impact. Golden opportunity. Oh, I'm not getting this, am I? Alright. May as well kill. Hydrate. Thank you. That's going to discard 2 ammo cards. I could actually tangle with you exclusively. Alright. You gotta trust in the heart of the cards. Mirage Storm! There we go! Mr. Knife is done! Miss Mermaid is done! Ow. Kniff. Time to drown Robin. Oh no, please don't. That's on kill. That's good odds. The music is back, because we're winning. I can actually use this if I play really, really smart. Alright. Who is getting hit by the funny? Bayonet combat? Ah, fuck. Okay. I need a big card. I don't have a big card. I unfortunately have no big cards. This will have to do. I volunteer as tribute. You are not in the combat, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Alright. I need to build up charge. As much charge as physically possible. How much charge is physically possible? Fair amount. Alright. So, I'm adding 2 ammunition. Well, let's just load our hand with ammunition. Why not? Alright, come on. Ow. Charge it, duck. I need an Alu card. Maybe. Get healed off of. He only has the 1 card. Unfortunately, it's Singleton. Is this now just dog pile? Basically. You've got an okay chance of winning that fight. We add some reload cards. All right. So wait, so it's 2 charge, and then that gains 3 charge. So I'll go down to 17, then go up to 20. Perfect. Restore 2 light. Now. Kill. Wait. Oh, hey. Bang! That was actually kind of good. It fit too. I'm reloading. Stay mad, we clowning in this. Alright. Fuck. You know what? No. Actually. On this day, you die. That was so funny, I thought it was in the game for a second, right? Alright. I think the only one who could possibly win... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I gotta swing on that to block. Well done. Then the 4 and the 2, I kind of need to block. That blocks the 4. And I'm not happy about it, but it'll do. Gun time. Die. Poof. Oh my god, Shiro's fucking dead. I might have overkilled. You think? The sword sharpened with tears. Shiro's earned this. Just fucking dogpile. Just fucking dogpile. Nihil. Bang! Miss Tippereth, shall we head back? Curtain call for the 8 o'clock circus. Shiro shot him in the face. No one died. Literally, nobody died. Tippereth got stagger resistance. Ooh, hatred-driven queen. That's cool. All right, Oswald's page, and let's have some fun. What are those? No casualties. True. So what are those? Yeah, you can't kill magical girls. That's like the whole bit. Man on the brink of death shot would-be murderer in his face, killing him instantly. He earned it. Alright, so Nuovo Fabric. When using a combat page with 3 or more different types of non-counter dice, all dice on that page gain 1 power and deal 1 damage. That is insanely based for Singleton decks. Hang on. Someone is running Singleton. None of these people. Bayard's page. That applies. That applies. That applies. All right, so 3 out of 9 apply to that deck. What about applies, applies, applies? So that's 3. Applies, applies, applies. That's 3. No. Applies, 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 applies. Ooh, all right. Hang on. Yeah, and that's an Oswald page. That's solidarity. Perfect. And then we just drop Yuna's page. I like Lone Fixer, but I feel like Nuovo Fabric is going to be more generically useful. And then we stick... what's a good 1 count? What's a good 1 count? Gone 1 pages thought of the act. Never a bad thing. Never a bad thing. Alright, now let's see. Can we buff Mirine's page a little bit? Maybe. Let's see if we can't find some things with 3 dice. That's a 2 count that restores 4 light. What? The rolls on the card are a little garbage, but like... Yo, that is insanely good. Great card. Absolutely great card. I feel like not so much on Mirine's page, but I feel like it boosts enough cards in Mirine's deck that it's still good for her to use. Is there maybe something else I can sneak onto this? 3 dice of different flavors. Concentration would be useful. Fiery Walt would technically work. Sturdy Defense. Not for this deck, no. Yeah, no, I think this is about what we are happy with doing right now. Yeah, alright. Sometimes you don't want to change a deck too much, but that is literally just a... That's a +4. That's a +1 to half of her deck. Although, considering we were using this for page draw, 3 light and 3 light and page draw or 4 light? That's a good question. 3 light and page draw or 4 light? I think I'm gonna go 4 light. I like the page draw. But I actually don't have any other page draw in this deck besides multi. No, I have some page draw in this deck. But that's another option. Xiao's deck is like fucking half legendaries. Xiao was literally running like half of her deck as legendary cards. If this was an actual game, Xiao's deck would be expensive as fuck. Yeah, alright, I'm down with this. Alright. Up next. Dill Conley, Dan Beer, Sonic Man, Joblin, and the 1999 Ford Taurus. Gebra and the Geberettes. Receiving upon the floor of language. It me time. Oh, hey. You get the same scent as me, huh? You should get your nose checked then. One is a slaughter-crazed wolf, and the other is a hunter tracking it down. You got a ragtag band of dummies to fight me, eh? Do I look like a joke to you or what? No. Highlight of the match is the woman who once called the mist. This ought to be fun. Everyone I meet keeps bringing up that title. Aren't you tired of putting me on a pedestal at this point? No way, hon. You'll be shocked to learn that the great legend's doing menial labor in a place like this. How's your inhuman strength doing these days? I only heard stories about it, so I've been itching to see it in action. Is strength the only thing you value? Yeah? No reason not to bow down to those stronger than you. What do you think people who lack such strength should do then? The weak, they gotta find ways to survive on their own. You obey the strong, or you get killed by them. Either or. Someone will keep you safe if you serve them like a good little pup. There won't be an end to a struggle fought with physical strength. It'll be a constant series of glory battles. Even the victor can't be at ease in such a world. Those who act in their own interests can lose everything by the same means at any time. Is it really right to possess strength if it's only used to take from others? Hey, I see that as stealing, gal. That's just how the world works. And the ones best adapted to it come out on top. Simple as that. Adapt or die. You either become food or fall behind until you're wiped out. So-called apex predators are the creatures best fit to survive in this ecosystem. Ain't that the truth? That's how humans always lived. Why make a big fuss about it now? Strength is the most honest and clear way to express yourself. To prove that I'm stronger than you, that's that. No tricks or lies involved. I want a world where power means everything. And that's why I'm helping Mr. Orchestrator. Gebra and Tanya are having a Shin Megami Tensei Chaos discussion. Tanya Tempereth won by the skin of its teeth. Shiro shot Oswald in the face. No casualties, though. Oh, I guess you got your own reasons and causes to bring up as well. For the sake of brothers, making the world peaceful, or whatever. Not like I want to hear them. You probably looked at all the people hopelessly dying and wanted to do something for them out of pity or anxiety. But the truth is, city folks were doing fine without you. I want to turn the voices up a little bit more. You didn't seriously expect everyone in the city to gladly take the gift you forcibly handed to him and hear thanks, did ya? And look at you now, ruining the daily lives of innocent people to resume your plan. It's true. You can't glorify what we've done as deeds for the people. I know that. I'm not entirely proud of our actions. That's what I've been ruminating on. Though it's not something you need to know, though. We simply need to do what suits where we stand. Yep. Both you and I are doing this for our own satisfaction and desires. And that's about it. Aiming to stand for a higher cause is just an excuse. We both have things to protect or take. You got it. Let's get this started. I'd go Chaos Ride if Gebra was leading it. Oh no. I'm everyone ready? Kinda. I'm kinda nervous. Alright, Gebra ma'am, shall we begin? Can't just rely on Miss Gebra to handle everything for us. Do this how we used to. Let's see how strong the fabled red mist really is. It's just two chaos reps throwing fists. It's two it's what? If you've played Strange Journey, it's base game Walter, base game Jimenez versus Redux Jimenez. All right. My money's on Geb every time. You'd be right to say so. Anything better I can throw around? Not really. Alright. Hang on, let me make sure I didn't give anyone any... Nope, nobody has EGO cards. Poke. 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 Gebra and her Gabarettes. Dude, you lost so much stagger on turn 1. This is not looking good for you, Chief. Alright. Bro. Train, you rolled like ass. Tanya got the short straw. Train rolled like dog ass. Holy shit. You can do it. I can try. That'll do. A bit too, after the saying for this fight. Maybe. Gotcha. Train, cycle your hands. Train has like 2 copies of Graceful Charity and like that he's just rolling through over and over. Fear of water? No. Counter dice gain power. 2 to 4 damage and recover 2 to 5 HP upon attack your target with bleed. Yeah, that works. All that's on this page gains 6 power. So these are actually 9 to 15s. My dice are not that good yet. Figure it out, home slice. Dude, I think he just has to take this damage. Bro is on to nothing. There we go. Alright. Stop making clones. Jamie, ready up? I just hit 3,000 spoons. Yo, fuck yeah. Absolutely. Hell yeah. $300,000. Oh, fuck. That is a lot of spoons. Still 2 to 6 more damage. Done. Oh, baby, a triple. Unfortunate. This is the part where we hope for the best. Can you power would kill non-lethally? We're about to find out. Unless you are serious, in which case the correct answer is no. Please, just die. Ow. Dude! Jamie just turned that shit around. Did you see? You thought... I love Jamie getting ground pounded for 32 and then rolling back around to just completely stagger her in one shot. Girl was on to nothing. Okay, this sucks ass. Who can take... Who can take 18? Train can take 18. It's blunt. Down beer can also take... Jamie can actually take 18. But no. The only person who can decide to not take that is Gebera. Good luck. So, and then... What else is happening that I don't like? Unaffected by power gain or power loss. Alright. Focus Spirit. Steel Knuckles. Oh. Unfortunate. Alright. And then Steel Knuckles. And then... Manifest. Is that all? Literally stood up and said, I didn't hear no bell. Alright, in the assumption that you survived somehow. Please tell me. I tried. I'm sorry, Dill. Dill just died. 07. 07's in chat. I don't like the... You know what? I don't like this song. Let's begin. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, wait. Can she not use... She can't use, the other EGO pages. Interesting. Only other characters can use the other EGO pages. Interesting. Worth noting. Five, 9, 6, 10. I'll go with that and just eat the 4, 8. And then, throw some light restore down the lane. Alright, so now we just got that 6 coming down. Ooh, okay, so that actually sucks. But I can make that work. Where was that 7 going? Ah, it was going to the 5. Can Train do anything about this? Not really, but Train can burn the shit out of her. We'll have to do. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Two, 3. Slash! Boom! Now you killed our friend. Now you will pay. Your theme starts playing and the enemy shits themselves. Yeah, no. She wasn't expecting us to have music. Geb is a monster? Correct. I'm gonna need this. I can try. I don't think I'll live, but I can try. Go. Ow. Nice. Oh, no. Rip, Dan. I'm sorry, Geb. Dude, she just staggered everyone but Geb. Thankfully, everyone but Geb does not include Geb. Now it's a true 1v1. Now it's fair. Dead. Let that sink in. Best in spaghetti dill. Oh, fuck. We got the beatdown page. We got the beatdown page. And whatever the fuck overspeed is. We use both of those? Overspeed. Nice. That is so good for Myongist. If we put Myongist on Yasad. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. So... Alvin has not lost yet. This is correct. So wait, hang on. What does Greta's page do? Tanya's page. Upon taking a blow that would be lethal, nullify the damage of a cover 100 HP. What the fuck? That is a good page. Unfortunately, it costs 8 to attribute. That is just Enduring Soul. Yes, it is the Enduring Soul page. Everyone on the same fucking wait. Vertical wall? This is a staircase. It is if I want to have anything to say about it. 876. It'd be really fucking funny on Eugen, actually. Oh, fuck. Nah, I don't like that on Eugen. But it could be really good on Eugen. Nah, I think we just need to actually put that on a page that does that. I love it when games have endurance all true. Do I want this on anyone? I feel like I do. Because that is a very, very, very good page. Kurai running anything they don't need? Besides Puffy Broom? Not really. I mean, she endures Pierce, so it's not like it helps in any way. I want this on Eugen, but I would have to get rid of everything but slash that dice +1 for it. That doesn't feel right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't sound like a thing I want to do. I'll think about it. I will think about it. Alright. Just said team. Kurai, Nikki, Ferris, and Zephyr 2 receiving upon the floor of social sciences. Albert can read? I know, right? I have mastered the art of reading. What a marvelous sight. This looks like a perfect place to get sentimental over. Hello there. As much as I'd like to treat you to a cup of coffee, the circumstances say otherwise. What a shame. He's gonna use your page to make good coffee. I don't believe said circumstances are relaxed enough for such jokes either. You're being quite tender. Do you always tend to be that soft? If we can't avoid facing each other, there's no need to make it more tense than necessary, now is there? Though I do often hear that I'm carefree. Don't make me laugh. Is that supposed to be a humble brag? Would you like me to introduce her? No need. I've got the gist of what's going on. This puppet was made after that person, wasn't it? It's a gorgeous piece of work, if I do say so myself. I'd even dare say that it's my magnum opus. In terms of appearance, if I had to pick, that wouldn't be it. I'm not the sort of man that finds beauty in shapes put together in an arbitrary fashion. Even if a puppet were as beautiful as a master's sculpture, I wouldn't love the look in itself. They're neither disgusting nor attractive to me. They simply are. I have no particular feelings about how they look. What do you make your puppets for, then? The thoughts and emotions I hold when I craft them. The resentments towards the city for driving me to this deprivation, and a blind anger for the rich. A glimpse of hope that I can bring back my precious son, whose life they took. Bitterness. A yearning for vengeance towards Roland, the man who rid me of that hope and pushed me to despair. I wrapped the emotions I couldn't outwardly express in human string and shape them. I take out the useless chunks of meat, fill their insides with the emotional baggage I'm carrying. That's why they're paired. Jaehan hates the bitch and she said used to be a nest boy. That and Jaehan puts a lot of emphasis on emotion. Like, what matters to Jaehyun with his puppets is the emotional sentiment he has when making one of them. Which is fucked up considering what he's making. However, that's very much a lot of Chised's character. These characters are very alike, however very different. Which has kind of been the theme. I can breathe easy after I indulge in my craft. That's when I feel alive at last. You see how dear the puppets are to me now? Stuffing your emotions in them, huh? I don't understand it, but I won't bother giving my thoughts on it. I'm still not very happy about what you did to Roland, though. You robbed me of a person I cherish. Gave him the same treatment. You said he burned down your whole lab, yeah? Yes. My son was lost in that fire. Not a piece of him left to salvage. You trying to express sympathy for me? Nah. We aren't close enough to worry for each other. I was just curious. I wanted to know if vengeance was your only goal in coming here. Although we have minor differences, all of the members of our ensemble strive to reach the same place. Vengeance pointed at Roland was only an intersection we happened to come across on our way to it. It was never at the center of my motive. Thanks to him, I won't have any regrets making my way through. It's tragic that we all have our own little stories, isn't it? We can't be free of guilt no matter what we do. That's precisely why one has to focus solely on what they want to do. I too wish for a world in which individuals are free to express the flavors they want to exude. But is that freedom really the kind that frees one from all responsibility of what they do? Everyone has similarities but opposing views on what they're doing? Yeah, kinda. People who want to live for others can't take a step forward themselves. There's a limitless range of dreams individuals want to bring out. And you must know that the possibility of pursuing your own freedom while you consider everyone else's is nothing short of a myth. One way to take into consideration the width of potential each person has. Never mind. That's for you to think about. After all, that's not the kind of world I want to see. I'm not here for leisurely debate. So let's get to business now. Yeah, that is a good point. Well then, fellows, as usual, let's receive our guests. You may be bound at the moment, but I will cut those strings for you. Can we make it? I'm kind of anxious. Those horrid puppets are back. Supposed to defeat them, right? Sound alone creeps me out now. Don't sweat it. I think it's best not to get too nervous. Gives red mark to the librarian with the lowest HP. Next scene. Ah, okay. So he does... That just happens. Puppet loses puppet strings next scene. Alright, so hang on. I need to know what puppet strings is. Bonus to speed dice. Upon death, revives in 2 scenes. The character will take 8 damage whenever a stack of this is lost. Puppetry and Creek. Angelica is the most annoying one, by far. We need to kill as many puppets as we can. We need to stop as many puppets as we can without killing puppets. Which is the hard part. Alright. 4 to 6, 3 to 6. Do we have anything to beat that? We do. And then some. Just don't want counter dice out. Ah, alright. Draw me a page. Come on. Give me the page. Alright. Okay, now I have my stores of light. I was really hoping for better draws than that. Alright. Go. I need to do some setup. So many dice, right? That's the scary part. Oh, that's gonna work. These guys stagger like sons of bitches. Alright, that's fine. Clone. Alright, that's a start. On clash, lose. Ah, okay, I need to clash with it. I need to win a clash with it, to be clear. Wait, actually, if I can just not... If I can not force the change of tone... Oh no, he's giving puppet strings. I see. I need to win a clash. At least one. Come on, Zephyr 2, you can do it. You know what? No. If I know what I need to do, I'm going to do it. I'm gonna cut your strings. Let's clip your wings. Oh, okay, hang on. 8 and 7. You are still ready to roll. Can't do anything about that, unfortunately. But there's a 2. I need to block that too. Fucking hell. Alright. Can't block that 7. I can block that 3, though. No, I can't. Alright, fine. Alright. Can I not block that? Okay, so you're blocked, you're blocked. So then there's a 3. The 3 I need to block. Do I have anyone to block a 3? No. Cool. Who's blocking that 2? Alright, I do have someone to block a 3. Not very well. And of course they have my favorite card. I got so much use out of Gig. It is like actually unreal how much use I got out of Gig. Really good card. Probably my favorite if I had to pick a card. Alright, Kurai is not getting attacked. That is their loss. Okay, fuckles. Here comes Knuckles. Weighty Puppet loses 1 string. That'll help. More Zephyr clones. We need them. How apt. Brewing. And Clash lose. Nimble Puppet loses strength. That's the best I can do. You're in the odd quote singularity fighting all the other Zephyrs for a chance to live. Oh no. Ow. We are somehow managing to stagger Jae Hong. I don't know how we're pulling that one off. Ow. 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 No. Okay, so that is the Nimble Puppet. Unfortunately, we... don't want to do this yet. But it might be the right play. This might be a bloodbath. I think I don't think I'm Gaslight Gatekeep girl bossing my way out of this one, guys. You can get through it, out of it. I believe in you. Thank you. I'm glad you believe in me because I'm not sure I do. For the shot. Bro, are you fucking serious? Up! Down! Are you serious? Kurai, could you maybe roll a little worse? I don't think we're sucking enough yet. And Kurai is out. F in chat for Kurai, truing. Alright. Oh my god. I don't really have a choice. But if I kill them... Alright, so the Nimble Puppet. Where's the Nimble Puppet? Alright. Bro, are you... I fucked this up. I fucked this up. Oh, time to do the only thing I know how. Fuck it up even more. When in doubt, make it worse. Die! Ow. Oh my god, he lived? And Nikki's out. Oh, we just can't kill them if they have puppet slashes. Cool. The brothers died together. Add Oblivion to hand. I like that. It's gonna be relevant like right now. That might be relevant, actually. Sure, here, let's gamble it. Faded memories. He is fire. Burn those who dare to care for him. Holy shit, look at all of his fucking options. He has 8 light. Just said his shout out, right? We in it to win it. Here, have a second protection. And I'll restore a light, even if I don't need one. Draw a page. You want? Yeah, false throne. We are committing. We're committing so hard. Homing instinct. Pulao. False throne. Distorted blade. Everyone is back for one last shot. Everyone gets one turn. Please tell me you have the light prescript. Oh my god, Zephyr has the light prescript. Did it count as dead for the memorial? Probably. I kind of want Chised to try to win this. I'll keep the Distorted Blade if it doesn't work. Because they die at the end of the order, at the bottom of the order anyway. All right. Chised. In the end, the strings couldn't be released. And Nikki and Kuvai go down at the last second. They came back to close it out. Jaehyun's page and the ultimate puppet page, I assume. 7-0. Imagine a necromancy feature that doesn't have party members. That'd be fucked up. Alright. What is Jaehyun's page? Add a special combat page that can give puppet strings to another ally's hand. The character with puppeteer strings gains 1 strength and endurance at the start of the scene and the HP. At the start of the act, add a special combat page that can give puppeteer's strings to another ally to hand. Okay, so Jaehyun gets puppeteer's strings in his hand. And it gives a card. A card is added to Jaehyun's hand, which gives an ally puppet strings. The character with puppeteer strings gains +1 to all rolls at the start of each scene, and their HP cannot go below 1. If the HP of the character with puppeteer strings reaches 1, or if the character with this passive is no longer present, puppeteer strings is lost at the end of the scene. Okay. So it prevents them from dropping below 1, and then they lose puppeteer strings. Dead for Memorial? Yeah. Alright, so I was not expecting that to take that little time. I was whole ass not expecting that to take that little amount of time. Okay, so now we need to, in real time, math out what's next. The last 2 streams, I've had a day to think about it. Now we don't have that. So let's scout. Oh, what the fuck is the Vermilion Cross? Oh wait, hang on. We didn't look at the page we got. We didn't look at the page we got. Hang on now. Impuritas Civiatis. Is it exclusive to Jaehyun's page? Most of the time, exclusive cards are better than blues. No? Am I losing my mind? Ah. Wow. Jaehyun really just gave us a fucking urban nightmare to your card. Like, that's not even pretend good. Alright. Elena has nothing going for her besides resisting slash, so Caxus isn't coming up. Sanguine Nails. Oof, that's a glory page. Have the amount of status ailments rounded up. If alright. Circulation. If target is the Vermilion Cross, gives him 3 protection and strength. Interesting. Alright, so she'll target the Vermilion Cross to give him bonuses. So we need to make sure, if at all possible, that we grab that page. Thankfully, Bana has a thing where speed of element, if she targets that die is targeting her. So, very relevant. Inject gives 3 endurance and strength to all other allies on hit. Gross. We'll need to make sure that we hit that with something very big. Blood spreading recovers HP equal to the damage dealt. Gross. It is a summation. It is a relatively easy to beat summation though, so that's not too terrible. I'm assuming the threat here. Yep. Wait. Oh, that's cute. Look at that. They blend it into the symbol. That's actually really cute. Alright. Crossblade inflicts some burn. Shockwave inflicts burn. Heated weapon inflicts burn. Rampageous Strike. All dice of the character lose 3 speed while this page is in use. If this page hits an enemy, uses it again on another random enemy. Yo, what the fuck? Can I give that to Xiao? Obstruct. If any counter dice from the page remain by the end of the scene, Elena is untargetable. Fuck off. Alright. But she doesn't have anything. She doesn't have a phase change. She doesn't have anything which brings him back. It seems like all we need to do with this whole shebang is not... The only indication of builds that we have is don't run slash. Xiao might be good here because Xiao gets bonuses from bone. From being burned, rather. So Xiao and the Vermilion Cross could just hash it out and have some tea in the corner. Maybe. Although Xiao is also very good at group damage. So, depending on what Okma has, that might be relevant. Pluto by himself. This seems like a lot of HP on both. It's no more than Greta. Okma balls. Normal shit. Why does he only have 200 health? Sus. Oh. What in the gimmick fight is this? Pluto said no to damage. We might need both Hawkmas I made. Because as far as I remember, you're fighting Sans Undertale. Oh my god, we are! We're gonna have a bed, Tim. I'm gonna fix that later. I'm gonna make an edit. On the second turn, spawns 4 shades that copy the appearance, stats, and combat pages of all assistant librarians. That's stupid. After that, proceeds to the next phase. Immune to status elements, takes no damage from the flex. Are you only active during the first phase? Oh, okay. When does a mother replaces him with Sans? Probably. This is awful. Yeah, this is a Blockma build. All right, so so Hawkma is getting the Purple Tears page. How does he take damage from clashes only? Until you move to the second phase, he doesn't. At which point, I believe he can be block mud. Which is to say... oh wait, no, hang on. Hawkma. I had another Hawkma build. Who was my other Blockma build? Hang on. I sent my build strats to Akaya. Which is to say, Silence. Oh, no, like, look at Hawkma's pages. Block, 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 block. Maxime. There it is. Okay. Where's Maxime's page? Nah, Maxime wasn't Blockma. Harold was Blockma. Harold. There he is. There's my boy. Harold could potentially run... Oh, no. I like having defensive dice plus a bunch. All that block and no light restore. Well, little light restore. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, no. I can't cram guts into here. Unless I was willing to drop... You know, actually... I was really just running Harold's page because I thought it would be nice and it was the best page at the time. Tanya could make a really good Blockma build. Tanya could make a really funny Blockma build. With all of this, and then adding Tanya's once-a-time restore. Yeah, you know what? Actually, hang on. I've got an idea. The whole game is designed around luck. Barnacles! What could be worse than 2 block builds? Oh, I know! 3 block builds! Ah! Patrick, I don't think this is gonna get much more defensive. Nonsense! Alright, we'll give Evgeny the purple tier page. That seems right. And then I guess we should probably cram 2 builds. I feel like Jaehyun's page should go onto Bana, since Bana is actually having a combat. Hawkma is having a cutscene. And also, I don't want to give anything too crazy to anyone on here because they're going to be making copies. But I feel like we do need to run some big damage people in here. Otherwise, it's just going to be a bother. Actually... Hear me out. What if we run Zephyr in here? What if we run Akaya's page in here? Because the one singular problem, the singular problem with Akaya's page that I've been running on Zephyr 2 so much, Akaya's page takes like 3 turns to ramp up at the best. I will counter the fuck out of this page because without ramp it can't fucking do anything. Without ramp it can't fucking do anything. They have shimmering. Oh, ooh, oh, wait, the page, they have shimmering? Why did it say that? Appearance, stats, and combat pages of assistant librarians. Yeah, that wasn't said. I mean, good to know. But, like, let me figure that one out on my own. Like, let me make that mistake. So that is actually balls to that plan. I don't want to get hit with, I don't want to get hit with 0 cost distorted blades. Especially with clone. I'm pretty sure that's just an easy way to get my ass killed. Irina's page seems like a good one to run here then. As for Caxus, you think Roland eats apples? Well, I suppose it depends on if he's a god of death. You know what? I'm gonna run Bayard. Because it would be really fucking funny to watch the enemy decide to immobilize itself. I think that would be hilarious. But I wouldn't really be able to capitalize on it though with this strategy. I have 3 blockers and nothing else. It would be very funny, but I don't feel like that's the... It would be very funny. I don't think it's the right funny. Be more of an orange person. Don't know. That's a fantastic question, I guess. Apples or oranges? Oh. How did that take me so long to get? We could just run someone without a page. That'd be funny. Well, I wouldn't really be able to do anything about that. I made all my people too good. All my people are too useful. We'll go with Dong Huang. That seems like a good middle ground. And then Bina. The Sworded Yan. Wait, no. What was Bina fighting? Bina was fighting 2 guys. Do you think Angela eats fast food burgers with a wrapper still on them? Absolutely. That seems extraordinarily Angela. Shao. Combine that with bamboo-headed bone. Actually, could I stick Philip's page on the bamboo-headed bone? Alright, hang on. I've got an idea. So, drop this. Papio. Give me this page back. Puppet strings. Think Gebera is good at DDI? Maybe? Could be. Wait, can the enemy use puppet strings at the start of the act? Nope, they won't be able to use puppet strings. Because it is at the start of the act. That actually fits it, Irina very well, now that I think about it. She would love doing it. True. Alright, I don't need the HP. Don't need the light. 1 or 2 burn on hit. Burn. Boom. I am fire. Burn those who dare to care for me. You know what? What if we just... We had a couple of burn builds left over. You thinking of using the contracts? The contracts? What do you mean? Oh, the contracts that Pluto gives. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I've not done any of these fights before. I am literally walking into these fights blind. I have no idea what that means. Alright. Haven't scouted them yet. I have scouted the stats. I've not scouted what any of the battles are. I don't know any sort of optimal meta to go up or down. This is my first time playing the game. All I know is... wait. We are 7-0 on win rate so far. Yeah, we're doing very well. This seems funny as fuck. The cards he was holding. I didn't read the cards he was holding. Thank you. I forgot to read his cards. I usually do that. Adds a copy of Counterpart Liberty. Liberty is a randomized cost. Must use certain pages with a cost. Have to read last second. Yeah. Pluto is about the fine print. True. Pages of a certain cost gain power. Other pages lose power. I assume that's high cost, low cost. Which will be very good to get on Eugen. Maybe I should bring Eugen. Gain haste. Must engage in clashes. Solvable problem. Must use pages with 1 offensive die. Solvable problem. Must use all of it? Alright, so maybe instead of... I like the idea of running Tanya as a blockable build, but I was going to run Harold as a blockable build. Maybe I run Eugen instead, because that's a very Eugen deck. That's a very I'm reading high cost, low cost, and the whole deal about Eugen is turning high cost cards into 0 cost cards. And this game has been fairly consistent with it used to be a 5, so it counts as a 5. Yes. In that case. Now you put it like that, actually. I see. Now I think I understand. Must use pages with a certain cost. So, other dice use power. That's a Hawkma build. That's Eugen. Gain haste, must engage in clashes. That can be anybody. Gain strength, must use pages with one offensive die. That can be anyone with offensive dice. Liver Store's light must use. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's. I feel like that's Hawkma with Tanya, and then we see Eugen here on there, and then we need engage in clashes could also be Hawkma. Eli's deck of over at Keter. I did not think to do that, sadly. Ruina can take offensive dice because all of her pages use offensive dice. Eugen can take amplification because that's I get the sense that's going to work. Hawkma can take clashes. So we've got amplification, clashes, and might. Then we need liberty, which is random costs, and light. I don't feel like we're going to be able to build around light at all. Purple tier will probably be the one that uses light because purple tier has the most varied opening of cost. And purple tier actually has a, yeah, purple tier actually is probably the best one for light. So then we just need liberty, which, so, Irina, Eugen. At that point, we just need Dong Huang, the grade 1 fixer. Randomize costs. Full light restore? Yeah. That being Dong Huang, the grade 1 fixer. In that case, maybe we do swap Caxus onto Greta. Because Greta is the better bleed build by far. And I feel like if I don't run Caxus on the best bleed build of all time, she's going to kill me. Like, I feel like she would be offended about that. And then Bina is a relatively mundane fight that just doesn't want to be slashed against. So I feel like we can just I am fire burn those who dare to care for me. This one. All right. Greta's main issue is that she's actually at her best being fed the Dong Huang. Kind of sad that a lot of the ensemble capers. I've been noticing that actually. Actually, now that we got this balls deep, I mentioned doing. Thank you for reminding me inadvertently. Because I mentioned doing this. What would happen if we? Because initially I wanted to keep them separated, but now maybe they'd be better together. So let's have her re-grab Dong Huang. Like Cookie Cure in the background, I just got such a good golden cookie combo that I suddenly doubled my prestige level. Yo, what? Bro, that's fucking sick. Where's Greta's page? Oh, Greta's page is attributed and has a deck, so it ain't doing fuck or all. Vote attribution. And unfavored for now. I might change my mind about that. Alright, so prep for the main dish. If the target has bleed, fuck them. I don't need that. I just need one more. Dong Huang's Coffin Scars. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. On hit, 2 bleed. I guess we can drop Razor Strike in that case. The main dish. And then we have a decent 1 cost that is also bleed based. We don't. May as well. It's not like it's a bad thing. And then let's make sure I am using the right Cactus build. Actually, Blind Faith still. Okay, hang on a second. Let me... Homegirl's based on Slash. If we get anything out of this... Good, she's gonna be our main DPS. We could act... You know what? I think I just had a fucking... big brain play. Hang on, wait. No, we are still using Reverberation Kim. We're also using Reverberation Kim. But... stick a Puffy Broom on here. And then drop Identify Weak Point for Ever Spinning Gear Wheel. Because those are going to be 8 to 10. Those are going to be 9 to 12s. Is this for Bana? No, this is for Hakma. You're going to use the Beast. Do you just plan to abuse Weight of Sin? I like Weight of Sin a lot. I am probably going to attempt to abuse Weight of Sin. Alright, so I think we are good on Slash right now. But what if we look at this from the perspective of Blue? Olivier likes Weight of Sin, especially with the card Opportunity Spotted. I haven't been doing much with my Olivier build. Let's look at Olivier's on the side. All right, let me lab. All right, up spotted. I do like Nay Nay Woof 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 Bark because it lets me do monkey crimes. Opportunity spotted. Wait, what? How? Got his ass. Wait, hang on. No, yeah, I just had a thought. Whenever they die, plays falls minimum value, take some damage, and gain 1 to 2 strength or endurance next scene. And then Olivier had that one thing where it was boost the minimum value of all dice by 2. Oh. So... Opportunity Spotted can literally only roll 3s. And because it can always only roll 3s, because the maximum value will also get boosted by 1, which keeps it on 3. So literally the only thing this dice can do is roll 3. And every time it rolls 3, he's going to take 2 to 7 damage and gain 1 to 2 strength and endurance. Yeah, exactly. Per roll. Okay. Yeah, also paralysis if it works. Yeah, exactly. Which it very well might. I was running him Singleton, but maybe we make a new deck for our boy. Yeah. Do we make our boy a new deck? Do we have any blunt-based light restore? It's not starting with opportunity. Forward march. That will have to be. Strike down. I like having a good trump card, so I'm going to go with forward march instead. Steel Knuckles feels like a good one to keep. Actually, technically speaking, yeah. Exactly my worry, yeah. He also has no light restore, which is a problem. We'll drop double-edged and go for Gig. And at this point, we can just cram this man with whatever the fuck we want. Actually, we could technically run this instead of gig. Drop light restore, actually. What else we got? Oh, hang on. 5 to 8, 5 to 6. But that's page draw. So I'm going to keep that. It's just too sinful. We're gonna teach him to do sin. We're gonna teach him to steal candy from babies and small businesses. I'm not talking about Walmart. Oh, that's useful. Recovery. We have nothing that recovers. Why is it a searchable term then? Health hauler? Hell is health hauler. Ah, recovers 1 HP upon winning a clash. Yeah. I don't see health hauler. Oh. Oh. Mind hauler. Do you mean mind hauler? Health hauler. Okay. Oh, let me guess. It's on Union. Oh. What is health hauler? I never thought about using that. That's funny. The sweepos. On the sweepos? Can't burn books. Lila key page. I don't have that. How do I not have that? Not even one? Nah, I don't have that. It is not here. Let's go to the sweepos. Rats, Hook, Here, Hook, Zwei, Stray Dogs, Molar, Axe Gang, Grade 7, Grade 8, Carnival, Full Stop, Dawn, Salvador, Gaze, Kurokumo, Bremen, Wedge, Rusted Chains, Workshop, Jeong, Shi, Puppets, 8 o'clock, Sweepers. Balls. Also got rid of it for the no grind mod. Maybe? We can ball. We can ball. So in that case, that's gonna hurt. We can ball. We can ball. We can ball. I believe in our ability to ball. Hang on. Maybe we can mitigate this a little bit. We can ball. We can ball. We have balled before. We will ball again. I kind of anticipate myself having burn. And that's also a blunt dice, come to think of it. So that will act as regen. Maybe we can act as maybe we can get a little bit more regen. Maybe. Nope. Okay. With no mitigation upon burn, that is kind of ballsy. I don't want to be too ball. Yeah, no. I kind of thought about it. That's ballsy. Let's go with Chi Wen. Oh wait, no, that's we don't have much speed. That's really good on Gebra and basically nobody else. Back to what we knew. There's extract fuel. There is extract fuel, actually. I looked at extract fuel and I wasn't sure about it, given it's kind of awful, but it might help in a pinch. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick piss break and announce the fact that we are in Bana and Hakma, because that might happen tonight now. So give me a whopping 60 seconds. Just kind of lagging healing unless you want to slap a reindeer treatment. Reindeer treatment's a great idea, actually. And wait, what about that one guy that recovers 8? What about that one? There is a it's one of the Liu Association builds. When the emotion level rises, recover HP. There it is. We'll have to sacrifice blunt dice power, but I feel like we can make that sacrifice. In alternative to the reindeer team. What was the reindeer team? Which was gains 1 strength for every HP lost. Not bad, actually. Could be good. But we would have to kind of fuck it. We ball. Cruelty? Dong Huang. Yeah, Dong Huang is on this cruelty card. What is cruelty card? Cruelty. Covers HP equal to stacks of bleed on the target. If we move Dong Huang over to here, that could be useful, actually. Now that you mention it. Nah, let's run this and see if we can do it, because I like the idea of Dong Huang on that build. Alright. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. When I return, then I will return, and then we can begin. Thank you for the idea. I did not have that thought. But let's see where we go from here. I shall return. And we are back. So, reception of the floor of philosophy with Caitlin, Dark Zoma, Asari, and Landon. This place feels like a whole nother world. I bid you welcome, unfamiliar child. You can skip the introduction. Ooh, this is loud. I heard enough about your kind and what you do here. Power to manifest a physical space. I'd almost believe it if someone said this was a singularity. Space full of stars, like the ones shining over the city, huh? I would like to hear what you think of the stars. They say stars are like a compass on the sky that gives guidance to people. In that case, are these stars of the city guiding lights dictating where the city should go? Or are they representations of the city itself? Are these stars shining over the city? Or is the city reflected in them? Does it matter? There are forced interpretations attached to them either way. To me, a star is nothing more than a dot on the sky. And they give off a foreboding impression like they're looking down on us from the highest post. That's what a star means to you, I see. Many alluring tales are told of stars, but when you observe one up close, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Isn't that what a star is? I have no interest in such pathetic things. I didn't rise to a star because I wanted to. Perhaps most beings who have become stars did so simply by following their wants. Much like you did.
그래.
You're right. I only did what I wanted to do. Walking along a dry trail. Akaya looking down at a lady from the stars. Yes, we are looking down on you, loser.
우리는 너희와 다름없이
We simply quenched our desires, just like your kind always do. Yet they feared us to an unquestionable degree.
혈귀.
Blood fiends, blood-red knight. These names plainly show how they perceive us, even though they know that we are fundamentally humans like them. But I suppose there's no use in complaining about it at this point. And I must wonder how you felt when you craved for human blood. You still consider yourself one. Feelings? You're just killing me done with it. I've got something to do. I've got to do something to slake this searing desire that gradually grows stronger. I guess it wasn't always like this. First, for myself, I bit into the flesh of other humans and drank their blood for my own sake. Severe thirst was one thing, but there was also something I wanted to know. Have I become a beast that must feed on human blood like the others? Or am I a pathetic runaway, escaping from reality? Or am I a mere human who's gone insane from fiendish circumstances and twisted desires? I would continually ask myself that question as I chewed on their flesh. What could be the reason? Maybe I was desperate to convince myself. I used to be an ordinary human living an ordinary life, after all. Eventually, I found myself looking for a conclusion, for a matter that won't have one. I guess I still had a grip of my sanity at that time. Even as I shoved bits of flesh in my mouth, in the irresistible thirst, I constantly questioned myself, telling myself it was wrong. That's all sort of past. It's funny to look back on those times. Are you amused by the image of your past self seeking an answer for a question that has none? I doubt your kind would view us any differently, even if I could continue to think about it. I don't expect your kind to take a sudden shift and change your views on us or anything. Eating flesh when you're thirsty, drink hot water, you dehydrated bitch. If they want to live their lives as they see fit, they won't stop them from doing the same. Think about it. You can't roam the streets in peace. Forced to live in darkness. What sins have we committed to deserve this treatment? Why must we suffer that your kind lives a painless life? We're humans just like you. We just look different. Seeing your kind lavishly pursue your desires while we're left in the dark, it's only natural for me to feel indignant, isn't it? They won't reconsider how they see us no matter what we do. We'll gladly stop holding back and live as we like. That is an intriguing tale. Intriguing? Whatever, if that's how you want to take it. What you think or what your kind of world you want to make are all irrelevant to me anyway. No? You would be right. Now's the time to fight for where you stand. Be prepared. Alright. She's got a color under her control. Oh! Oh! It's not the Vermilion Scourge anymore, it's the Vermilion Cross. Boring, lame, perish. They're two colors. Alright, she has no power bonus. So 5 to 8, 4s and 3s, and a 6 to 9. Alright, there we go. It's being redirected, that's all that matters. Alright. And let's start unlocking. Yeah, 5 and 4, unfortunately. Ah, fuck. Okay, that sucks. She's the only one that can clash with her. Good. Hana. Ooh, what is this bop, though? Zap! Oh! Crit! Nice crit, girl! Yeah, right. Ah, we didn't get rid of them all. Oh, I'm gonna teach you to do sin! Oh, wait, we didn't have sin. Fuck, I'm an idiot. We need to wait to obtain sin. And then we begin. Death count of 1. Yeah, if you want to count that, count it. We've taken 2 resets because I'm stupid. If you want to count that, more power to you. I understand. I was stupid. Easy enough to fight that I won't. At least I've met your approval. Bet. Nope. All right. A lot of the fights for the ensemble got shafted when the devs decided to make the page lock system as it is now. They didn't rebalance the fight to handle the full might of the library. How do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. Didn't I give her Hana cards? Yes, I did. Dead, the painted wham. Full lock reading of to finish the lock when revelation will be able to use the ensemble resources. Bro, that sucks. I understand why they changed that. Although I do see how it would be difficult to balance around that. Boom! Dude, you could see the stagger that one did. Eat fuck. Bro! Tier 2 generals from Stardust City and Kim didn't exist? Oof. I thought I did a lot, but apparently I did not. And now for a lesson in rhythm management. Let's begin. Back in EA, you have people use Miras, Chun, and other key pages supporting their general in this fight. Yeah, no, I was using Mira. I was using a lot of them going into this fight as well. So like that tracks. That tracks real hard, actually. Because what I was doing. Ow. Degraded chain. We gotta hit him with that detonated wham. Ow. Ow. Solo strats. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. If the solo strat bombs, then you... Like, if everyone else dies, you have the solo strat. Yeah, makes sense. Man, she hates Dark Zoma. Right, at least she's attacking Kate now. Ow. 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 Oh, is this how this works? Oh. Grody. Long bird. You know what? Fuck you, Raging Storm of Love. I have no sin. I have not been given sin. I have not been allowed to sin. No sin? Vine Boom. Yeah, that's useless. We rolled like shit, dog. His heart has been purified beyond belief and is incapable of absorbing sin. The longer the icon of sin is on Earth, the stronger he will become. Yo, let's fucking go, Landon. Ow. I think Asari's getting shit upon. The weight of sin. Oh no. I need to block first. And then I can become the icon of sin. Oh, I'm becoming the icon of getting my ass beat, apparently. And use a mod to allow the enemy floor to use Abnos and egos. Oh my god. That is kind of funny, actually. I did not take the one that allows me to redirect attacks. I will have to do so with you. And I would like to regain, like, just a shitload of light. Just way too much light. I'll take more light, please. It is a summation, 1725. And, I think Asari's just gonna have to die. Bro. Yep. Well, I'm glad that clashed for fuck all. Bro. Ginny. Alright. Ginny. Okay, we got 7 light. Can we go with dedicated wham? I don't think we can. There's a forest goat joke. Yeah, okay, I'm glad someone got it. I love that movie. It's a good movie. Kind of a sad movie too. Please just fuck off and die. Lock. Fighting just hits different? Yeah, no, true. Big truth. Good rolls, good rolls. 23 burn too. Let's get out. Let's get going. Oh, come on. Ow. 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 We have to steal candy from babies and small businesses. All right, hang on. 19. Okay, wait, hang on. We can pull this off. We can pull this off. Alright. Extract fuel. Opportunity of sin. This is such a bop. Holy shit, dude. Like, this is way too fucking boppy. What the fuck? Alright. Come on, babe. You can't lose this, CC. I'm not. They don't have that many dice. Lump. No. I thought it would stagger. Okay, he staggered. It's got a good beat to it, let's say. Alright. I have +9. 17 to 25, so I've got a +9 right now. 9. Okay, wait, no, hang on. I can gain a strength. And I'm at +10. So that's 14 to 13. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's I win on minimums. And I think then we hope Bana lives. Apocalypse! Oh, come on, Landon. Come on, Landon. Peace, where there's no intruder present. They get, yeah. It's gotta be peace. Can Landon solo. Or just us. I think they would have to. Go. Come on. We are trading so hard. Holy shit! I believe in you. For if you can't do it, no one can. Staggered! Holy shit! Okay. Draw page. Holy shit, we can do it. Okay. But we would have to opportunity spot it. I don't know if we should. I don't know if we should. If we opportunity spot it, it's such a risk. We gotta risk it. We gotta ball. We have to ball so hard. No. Come on. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Maintain. Maintain. Come on. Maintain. Alright, what cards do we have? I need a light. No! No! Bro, that was so close. Not having economy. Yeah, no, hang on. We need to get land and some economy. We need to get land and some economy. How does this work for the memorial? Doesn't count. He's not using blunt anymore. Actually, since he's not using blunt anymore, we can give him better cards. No, hang on. So we give him let's have some fun and Will the Prescript. Because Will the Prescript is a fucking goated card. Wait, hang on. What was that one card that rolls like 18 times? Landon ×2 to be on the memorial. Oh no. Wasn't there a card that rolled like 18 times? Over and over? It was a sweeper card, wasn't it? Well, then again, apparently I didn't really, it was a sweeper unique card, yeah. Mosh was running it a lot. It was a sweeper unique, that was it. Record's now 7-1. Still, very good rolls, to be fair. Yeah, no, like, cannot complain. He has Hana cards, so we can run True Trigram. Op Spotted and Brace Up 3 with Op Spotted. That's not a terrible idea. And it's also economy as fuck. Ominous Power. Ominous Power. Ooh. We set you all the way back to the bottom. Ooh. So wait, Ominous Power, Opportunity Spotted, and Brace Up? I feel like he doesn't have enough to capitalize on the Opportunity Spotted, though. Is the main problem with this. I like running one Opportunity Ominous Power. Because one Ominous Power lets us go for all 3 Opportunity Spotteds if we have them. Which is really good. So then let's have some fun, some light gain. Give me one more light gain card. You're still gonna need card draw. Nah, yeah, true. Do we have any good card draw? One Brace Up might not be a terrible idea. Along with one Celestial Spear. Yeah, I guess Ominous Power is our light gain. And then we have enough light that we might be able to win on clashes. Alright, this is an idea. Double Brace Up and run bottom deal? Maybe. What's bottom deal? No, I've run bottom deal on a couple of cards. Yeah, Cuttlefish still has bottom deal. We can drop Cecil's page because it's not that good. Dunzo. Alright, and then we should probably diversify the team a little bit. Running full on fuck out bone was not as useful as I anticipated. So let's tag Asari onto someone else. Say, you know, Purple Tier isn't being used right now. Ooh, but Bayard would be really funny, actually. Oh wait, no, Purple Tier was being used right now. It was being used over on Evgeny. That was nearly a mistake. Yeah, Bayard would be really funny, and I like that idea. Alright, let's try it again. Oh wait, hang on. Did I give Olivier the double brace up? I did not. 1050. Ooh, fuck. Survivor on Bayard. Survivor. Is that a attenuation? What is Survivor? One light restore on Olivier, you're gonna run the same problem as the last attempt. Rudolph, oh, Rudolph's passive. Yeah, okay. Am I using Rudolph right now? I'm not. I am, but I do kind of want him because he'd be Mind Crush. And Mind Crush is very good. Well, let's just run. Let's just. I feel like we can take this. Yeah, I want to get Banaz done tonight. Let's speedrun. La di da. Oh wow, you rolled like dog shit. Just start working on your routine. Oh wait, hang on, you're attacking me? Okay, that sucks. Alright, we have to deal. Give me your ass. But actually, not multis. No, I want multi-slash right now. Alright. So, we have 2 points. We can, I want a page. Give me a page. Also, Bana has, trigrams, so let's give her a strength. Alright, that's not awful. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, we're not good on that front right there. Who are you attacking? You're attacking this 7. Right, so now we have a 4 to deal with. Solvable problem. Alright. Everyone covered? Nope, not enough. Alright. Thumbs up. Boom, go. Nice flub. Holy shit. Okay, well, you blocked that one, so I'll take it. I have no idea how she blocked that one. Oh, I'm rolling like dog shit. Wen, and toss that down the lane. Alright, so we have... Okay, so she's just throwing 3 down the lane. Okay. And then we got 21, 28. There was fucking nothing I can do about that. Unless... he rolls particularly bad. Nothing I could do. I mean... hope for bad enemy rolls. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Execution. Fire Dragon Slash. Alright. Go. Well, I tried. Lock. You can just Pillar Rampage and strike away. Oh. Oh, right, yeah, because counter dice eat the other dice. Get Dragon Slash, idiot. Look at all that bone. Ow. 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 I'm here to convince you to do sin. I'm about to steal candy from babies and small businesses. I rolled like dog shit. I'm getting attacked, but it's with counter dice. I'm going to smoke. I won that by 1 dice. Come on. And I was gonna take a bit of damage. And Landon is staggered, and so is she. Cool. Oh, good. She's using her mass sum. The vertical is setting in a little. Ugh. Alright, bet, idiot. I can do about most of this, but I can do something about some of it. Hey, we made it. Nice. Unfortunately, our staggered guys just got curmudgeoned. Well, that's all of his counter dice, so that's good for me. Ow. Chi. Idiot. And poke. Alright, we're all back in it. Do I just want to fuck him in the ass? I kind of just want to fuck him in the ass. Degraded lock. Degraded... Yeah, I think I just need to try to roll against lock. No, I literally can't. Can I shockwave it? Time to get struck, yeah. I guess. Oh, well. Okay, wait, no, so hang on. How much stagger do you got? Block it. Fuck. I gotta reverse that because of the triple. Block it. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so I've got 5. I'll block it like that. And then I'll throw out Raging Storm. Then get unlocking. Endurance. True Trigram. I have Sin, right? I have Sin. Let's get some Sin. Come on. Up. Down. A lot of fairies. Come on. Block. Poke. Nice. Good job. Try harder. Ouchie. 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 You're getting ouchies and boo-boos. I slipped on an ice cube and got covered in boo-boos. Boo-boos, eh? I think you guys want that hospital. Weenie Hut General! Imagine he had a card called Weenie Hut General. God. A card in this game called Weenie Hut General. I read that. I just realized I read that entirely incorrectly. Wait, is anyone attacking you? You are. I'm also getting attacked on that 5. Give me that. Give me that. 7 and 7, unfortunate. We will have to ball. It heals exactly 1 HP on all librarians in play and nothing else. Peak. Actually goated. Ouchie. Ow. Ow. I might have been able to avoid that had I played better. Oh. I died? Where is Landon? Did Landon cease to be? Are you winning, babe? No. I think Landon died. But in a way that didn't matter. We could not kill Landon in a way that mattered. Says something about our society. We really do live in a society. Truing. Go. This last try of the night? Yes. Zach. Bonk. 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 Dead. It was just an empty husk. Not a drop of blood remained in it. Alright, Elena's bloodied. So... do we have enough dedicated wham to, counter her? We might. What kind of flavor is that? Okay, wait, so, hang on. So... That's a 3B, so we need to throw that 3B at there. That's a 2B, so we need to throw that there. And there's a 5 and a 2. Alright. Alternate colors. True. Alright. This might be it for the night. This might... We gotta try. We gotta try. Alright, we gotta try. Alright. Well, let's go for lamp. Why not? Everything all at once. Everything and anything all at once. Lamp. Lock. Whip. Pillar. Pillar. Staggered. Finish her! Mortal Kombat, but it's Ruina characters. Nothing changes. Go! Bang! 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 I wish for you to have eternal rest this time. Curtain call for the Blood Red Knight. Let's go. Crimson Claws and Blood Spreading. I assume Blood Spreading is tied to her page. Alright. So, Malkuth, if you would tell us what that does. On hit. Ooh, okay. On hit, recover 2 HP. If the character recovered more than 3 HP in a single scene, you get... Wow. Who died that time? Landon and no... who else? Oh, fuck. Okay, hang on. Hang on. It was Bana, Shao, and Rudolph who lived. It was Landon and Asari. But Blood Fiendish is a very good trait. A very high cost, though, is the problem. I don't know if it's worth keeping on somebody is the dominant issue. Blood Fiendish is a very Blood Fiendish is a great ability to stack on somebody. He's basically health hauler plus. Exactly. Yeah, so like we would stack that on to Landon. Because on hit, you heal for like most of the damage you would have done. So in the event we ever get to use Banana's page again. Alright. This is a time. Having only failed one duel out of literally the entire reception feels really fucking good. Like, all aside, losing the first try at that sucked, but like getting it on the backswing still feels really good. So I'm happy with that. Sorry if that was a little loud. But thank you guys very much. And with all of your bidding, I shall take my leave. I shall see you all on Tuesday. Ta-ta.
I don't wanna try to fight this love. How dangerous can it be?